Hello, good morning. I am Dr. Venkataram Mysore speaking to you. What is donor? What is donor area management? How many hairs can be taken? How many should be left behind? To answer these questions, which are frequently asked by patients, I am making this video here. Dr. Venkataram Mysore, hair transplant surgeon, Vijayanagar, Banashankari and Cunningham Road, Bangalore. What is donor area? This is this donor area in the scalp, occipital scalp. Why is it donor area? Because this area does not become bald. You look at any old person, you look at stage 7 baldness, this entire thing will have gone, this will be remaining. That is why this is called permanent area or the safe donor area. This is the concept of permanency. There is another concept. When you take these hairs and put it to the bald area, they retain their original characteristic and continue to grow hair. This is called donor dependence. So, concept of permanent donor, concept of donor dominance are the basis for hair transplantation. Why is this permanent? Why do these hairs don't become bald? Why they behave differently? Why? Because they have no receptors for the male hormone, or they have less receptors for the male hormone. So male hormone doesn't act on that area, unlike this area. Why is it so? Because in the embryo stage, while growing in the mother's womb, this area is derived from a different source than this area. The two areas, they fuse, so they behave differently. This is the concept of donor area. Within this, how much area can we take? There are different methods to calculate. One safe way is to see where the hole is, go 4.5 centimeters below that, and then everything there is the safe donor area. Very down below, also there can be thinning, what is called reverse pattern hair loss. The baldness can come down, it can also go up, like in this photo. You can see here, the lower part doesn't have hair at all. So that is called reverse pattern hair loss. That is not a very suitable donor for transplantation. One more word of caution. Diffuse pattern alopecia, as you can see here. This patient has thinning everywhere. Even these hairs are miniaturizing. So in such a patient, transplantation doesn't give good result. So we have to be very careful in patient's choice in such patients. Apart from scalp, is there any other donor? Yes. Beard and body. Beard hair is good, grows long, grows fast, grows thick. But body hair doesn't grow very long, doesn't grow very fast, and is mostly single hair. It is used only when the scalp donor is exhausted, and that to cover only the lowest part of the scalp to prevent shining of light. Body hair gives results only when it is mixed with scalp and beard hair. It is not used as a solo donor. This is very important to understand. How many hairs, how many units do we have here? We have roughly about 12,500 units here, out of which we can take 50% without making this area bald. Now look at two scenarios. One very dense donor, each hair unit containing 3 hairs. That means he has got 36,000 units. Another scenario wherein each unit has got only 1 hair, 12,000 hairs. Now in this patient, out of 12,000, 50% is only 6,000. Out of this 36,000, it is 18,000. That means this patient has more hairs available for grafting. He gets better result. So unit density is important. Hair density is also important. Now the next important point is not just how much you take, how much you are leaving behind. What you are leaving behind, is it enough for future transplant if needed? Is it enough to make this area cosmetically good? That is very important. Remember, the what is taken out doesn't grow back. It grows here where you put it. So what is taken out from here, that much becomes less. So if you have 12,000 units, you take out 4,000, you will only be left with 8,000 units. Now, if you have a very good density, like I mentioned, 36,000, even if you take out 18,000, 18,000 are left behind, which is excellent. So what is taken out is important. What is left behind is also important. Now, how do you take this? You all know this very well. Lots of videos are available. Strip method, FUT, whole method, FUT. What is the advantage? In strip method, as you can see in this photograph, you take all the hairs in that strip from the center of the occipital scalp. The best quality hair comes out. But there is a limited length that you can get. On the other hand, in FUE, it allows you to take from the entire area, even the temporal area. So more hairs are available. It also heals faster. So if you combine these two, you get a lot more hairs. So if somebody needs a huge number of grafts, 5,000, 6,000, the best way to do it is to combine the two techniques. So FUE, you take the hairs, some hairs from everywhere. In FUT, you take all the hairs from one area. This is very important to remember. But whichever we do, we should do it in moderation. We should do it in a safe, healthy way. You make 6,000 holes, they will not heal properly. That will lead to problem. So it is always good to plan and plan for the future. Now, I mentioned to you about beard and body hair. They are usually used when scalp hair is inadequate. Beard hair is very good. Body hair can only be used with other hairs. So now to summarize, the donor area is the occipital area. To manage it, we have to look at the surface area, how many hairs are available, unit density, hair density, how much to take out, how much to leave behind, and do this in a very planned, safe way so that healing becomes proper. If necessary, we can take hair from the beard as well as from the body. That way, we will give better results to the patient. And to do this, a proper knowledge of the entire process is important. So experts have to be consulted. If you take out too much in a hurry, or the person is a novice or a non-doctor or is just a technician, which happens very frequently, you get a picture like this. Look at this photo. Ghastly view of lots of holes being made in one day with severe damage to the scalp. That should be avoided. So, I hope you have liked this video. Plan properly, choose properly. If you like this, you please share it. If you want similar topics to be discussed, inform us. Visit venkatcenter.com and our YouTube channel. Thank you so much. Good day.